make sure you drop a sub to the channel. It helps out when you do. Thank you guys for tuning in and doing all of it. Queen. Shh.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for coming in and tuning in and doing all of that fun stuff. Like I said, can you make sure you hit that like button? Also, drop a sub to the channel. It helps out when you do. Remember that the giveaway is at 2K. Sorry that I didn't stream yesterday. There was a lot going on. Ask Queen. It was just a lot. Shoot. Dude, I didn't want to do that. But anyways, guys, how are you guys doing? How's it going? What's up, Alex? Dude, Queen, I feel like I'm talking like super loud. I said I feel like I'm talking like super loud.
Not wrong.
No. Have y'all gone and seen like the new update? Queen and I were like messing around with it and doing all of that. The only difference is like, since I pulled it up on the other side, I like to look at stream that way. And, what do you mean you haven't cleared the channel? Pick new mods? No, I haven't. Right now, I don't know. I kind of feel like they're doing okay for the most part. Have y'all seen the new house party update? Wait, I gotta look at the challenge. Okay, Queen, I'm currently 27 away from the next level.
Nice.
Okay, so now we need 1,500. Now we need 10 ammo boxes. And we need 5 color bridges in a match. Honestly, it'd probably be smart to, like, get a helicopter, take off with it, and then just dance. Or take a vehicle. Yeah, and do that. Alright, so Queen and I were like going and talking about it, and we were talking about hold on, let me find this thing. We were going and talking about like having like a live podcast. I don't know, because I don't know, there's a lot of things, like there's a lot of times people can't go and get on at certain points, and it's getting to the point that it is a little bit harder to record, wouldn't you say, Queen?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is the podcast. Maybe, Nolan. I mean, because it makes it a little bit easier because, like, you're super busy. And, I don't know. And then we can kind of go and see, like, people's opinions at the same time and stuff like that. And just kind of see what they think. Like, I'll go in just a bit. If we decide to do it, I'll go and change the title. And yeah, we can just do a podcast. Because Queen and I have literally wanted to be talking about, like, a certain topic. And people, people haven't been around, and people have been, like, super busy. Yeah, Nolan, can you get on? Queen and I are going to do some challenges as we talk, too. And it's like the same thing. I mean, people can sit here and enjoy the stream, right, Queen? And then, yeah. Dude, it wasn't me. I can tell you that. It was not me. You know, it's Queen. Yeah. Like, definitely want to kind of go and do this. In a few. Alright. Alright, so I will go ahead. Let me change. Oops. Let me change this thing real quick. Okay, so keep this in mind. I guess our topic is going to be, what do you call it, Queen? Love at first sight, true or false, correct?
Yeah.
Love at first sight, true or false. If you find that love at first sight is true, or if you find it false. Kind of, we want to know your opinion and stuff like that. So let us know what you think. I keep moving this thing, Queen. Sorry, Nellen. I was like, dude, if my thing didn't autocorrect, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. I got you. We will see you later, Alex. All right, I think it's. Okay, I think it's set. Queen, can you make sure that the thing?
Okay, yes. Love at first sight, true or false. Meaning halfway podcast. Yes, yes.
Okay. Awesome, awesome. What do you mean? Alright, so guys, if you're sitting here watching it for the first time, I know it's like 6 minutes into the video and stuff like that. See you later, Alex. If you're just like going and tuning in and you're watching this later on and stuff like that, sorry, there's like it's such a break and stuff like that. This is a new thing. We're kind of sitting here trying out and just kind of trying to see. We just kind of want to sit here, play a few rounds, and play some Fortnite, and also go and actually like talk about it. Like I said before, we haven't had a chance to actually go and record with our normal people, so we're just kind of doing this for fun and just kind of seeing how it is, and kind of trying it live. I know that there's like an app. I've been trying to get Queen to get on, but she hasn't had a chance to. It's Ghost. No, I don't remember. So I guess let's kind of like we'll get into a game, and at the same time as we're getting into a game, we're just gonna talk. I accidentally pulled out my mic, but we'll just kind of sit here and talk about it and stuff like that. So I guess the first topic is love at first sight. Do you find that true or do you find that false? Kind of like what, Queen, what's your opinion?
I'm gonna say false.
You think it's false?
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, you basically fall in love with, like, their looks.
You think that it's more of like I honestly, for me, I kind of find it false as well, because I do find it's more of like a lust rather than it being love. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's like, do you feel like maybe back then, like back then it was a little bit more of like, in a sense, like love at first sight?
I mean, I think.
Or
I don't know.
where do you want to go?
Mistake. But I don't know.
I don't know, like,
just like fall in love with like their looks and like not themselves, you know?
I don't know, like, okay, so see, I mean, I can kind of go and I can see it. Personality is a huge thing for you, so judging based off of looks isn't a factor for me. But okay, would you say that most people are a little bit more? I mean, are you doing that over there? Oh, it's some guy that wasn't next to me. Me, I kind of feel like there's sometimes that guys are a little bit more superficial. I wouldn't say like it's not only guys, but I would say it's like girls as well, because I do notice that if if someone were to kind of go and what do you call it? Just go and look at looks, they would definitely choose them over like basically anything, rather than
Yeah.
if they ended up liking their personality or what. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Um, I mean, it would be a nice thing, like for you just to kind of judge off of personality and stuff. Like get to know the person first before you actually lay judgment. You know?
Yeah. And
But
like that,
it's not. Do you think that would actually happen?
I mean, some people are different, but I don't think love at first sight could happen. I mean, it might, but I mean, I really don't know how it works, but
Until you get to know him.
yeah.
He's the guy says, "I never fall for someone until I get to know them." I mean, I can see that. I can definitely see that. You know.
Yeah.
But then again, I can also see the fact that like I don't know. I kind of go back and I look at like my parents and stuff like that, and my parents like literally, my mom would like I think walk because like her parents versus like his mom because he had just gotten back or he was like working and living right now like with his mom and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And they literally live down the same road.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I kind of feel like my dad would kind of like go and wait out for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know, like I don't think he really got to know her as well because so my grandma, like my grandma was big on like no dating, no nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was just like one of those things like you just never kind of went and did, so like her and my dad just kind of in a sense would hang out in secret, you know?
Mhm. Yeah. Well, I mean, if they, hung out and like they got to know each other, I mean, maybe, maybe they did fall for each other and like not love at first sight, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, like I really want to like ask him about it, like I don't know,
Yeah.
I just knew at times because my dad would just like sit out there and wait for my mom to pass every day.
Mhm. So okay, the the TV show Love at First Sight, I mean, I watched that before, and like half of the
What's up, D?
relationships don't even work out, you know?
That's true. I've definitely seen a lot of that, like that a lot of times that they really completely don't work out, you know?
Yeah.
You're not ready for love. Sometimes honestly, like I honestly, I am older and stuff like that. I don't think I'm ready for love either, but it's like one of those things, like maybe when it happens, you know? You know what I mean? Like but like all in my honest opinion, I don't like I really
I mean,
honestly I don't think I believe in love at first sight. Like no matter how much I want to believe in it and like I want to believe that it's true, I
alright.
don't.
Okay, so I just had a thought. Okay, so what if you like fall in love with someone and
Mhm.
then it turns out to, they're trying to like kill you, they're like a murderer or something. I mean, hey, that's a possibility.
I was like, do you think somebody would be a murderer or what?
Maybe. I mean, you never
You
know.
understand that spark? I mean, there's sometimes that I get it, you know, with the whole like spark and everything like that. But hey, Queen, there's somebody in there. I mean, I get that at times, dude, for sure. Queen, they're in there.
Alright. Look behind you, behind. Coming.
You're mostly not ready for it because of you feel neglect. I can feel that at times, Dave, for sure. And it's like sometimes it's hard to say that because you're just like it stresses you out a little bit because of you don't exactly know if that person's being legit, like true or not, you know?
I think you're coming.
And no one knows by. I can understand that, dude, for sure. Like I totally get that. I don't know, like I've definitely seen that, like looking at thanks, dude. Looking back at it and stuff like that, and looking at my cousin. Like, I know there was like a story or something behind it. Did I ever tell you about that?
Oop. Build.
I did. He's coming in. He's in. Watch
Cracked
it.
one.
Oh, he's white. Come back, come back, come back.
Knocked him.
His friend's behind. I got this, dude.
Please watch out. Got him. Ooh.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
All I picked up was minis.
Okay, that's fine.
You just gotta keep going. You have faith. But when you move town, that's always interesting, dude. For sure, for sure. Like sometimes it is one of those things. Like, hey, Queen.
Oh.
Oops.
Okay. Thank you.
Oops. Exactly, dude. See, okay, my only thing is like when I look at like the whole thing with like true love and stuff like that, or love at first sight and stuff, I feel like when people actually like like when I go back and say that I go and put on my mic or my cam and my video camera and stuff like that, I go and do that, but yet people are kind of like just sitting there judging. You know what I mean? Like they judge. They're like, oh, you should really honestly be losing weight. You should be doing this and da 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 da. And it's like the same. It's like the same thing in a sense, like in a dating life and stuff like that. Like it's definitely a little bit. I'm gonna mark that, Queen. I'll be back for that. I feel like you are in a sense getting judged by. Probably they don't mean to, but I still feel like you're getting judged, and in a sense, like I don't think I'd ever be to that point that it's love at first sight. Maybe it's more or less like, in a sense, for me. But going back and whether or not it being for someone else saying that about me. Oh, there's somebody here.
There is?
Yeah, over here.
Alright.
I think it's a bot. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm glad he was a bot because I can't hit my shots with that. But I don't know. It's just me in a sense. Like I don't feel like it in school. That's good asterisks. Like honestly. They would say yes, but like never really show it.
Mhm.
Exactly. Okay, so okay, let's take for instance. Let's take for instance. I think I was like in fourth. No, I was in middle school, and I remember that there was this kid. Like he was super popular. Okay, Queen.
Yeah.
Like he was super super popular, and well, someone had come over and was like, had said, "Oh yeah, so and so likes you or whatever."
Mhm.
Dude, I don't know. Like me as like that, I was like, really? Someone actually, like, oh, a popular kid actually likes me or whatever. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
And I don't, I don't know how to explain it. Like I in a sense, I was just like, wow, really? He likes me. Da 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 da.
Mhm.
And then someone then goes to tell me, oh yeah, he's like going and playing a joke on you. Like he doesn't actually like you. So
Yeah.
like, but the guy came over and like he asked me out, or whatever. Dude, I was
Uh-huh.
like, I think I was in like sixth or seventh grade, and like to me, honestly, I didn't know what to believe. Like I didn't know if he was being honest or if he was just not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I never did honestly. Like sometimes I go back and I look at it and like there's sometimes that I wish maybe I should have gave him a chance. But then
Mhm.
again, like I didn't like as I'm one of those ones, and Queen can probably like vouch for that. Like I'm one of those people that I definitely overthink a lot of things.
Yeah. Me too.
And I think honestly I do think that I overthought it, and I don't know, maybe it would have turned out to be like something different, you know?
Mhm.
Are you carrying an SMG?
No, I couldn't find one.
You want mine?
Huh? No, it's alright.
Well, because I thought about picking up this.
Oh.
I'll just, it's almost towards the end. Anyways. Um, oh, I'm getting shot at from somewheres.
I'm taking my blue box.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get him down with an SMG. We're into Shy Girls. That's never a bad thing, dude. Like, being honest and stuff like that's never a bad thing. We're almost finished with that one. Like, I don't find, dude. Like honestly, if y'all were to know me back in like high school and middle school and stuff like that, dude, I was honestly, I was super super shy. I was probably worse shy than Queen, but
No.
dude,
Really?
I was legit. I was like really shy. Like I didn't speak very much unless it was like about homework or I was known as a
Mhm.
quiet kid
Yeah.
and the smart kid. Um, yeah, I was known as the quiet smart kid, Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody over
His
here.
buddies. Yeah. That's his probably his buddy.
Oh, he
Oh.
took a rift.
Bots can take rifts now?
Apparently. I'm gonna take this other rift. Where's he at? SMG Queen.
Sorry.
There's like,
I didn't have one.
dude. Sometimes you honestly just gotta go and take a chance, though. Like honestly, if whether or not you don't know and stuff like that, like.
Loop,
Same.
it went like right through him.
Really? Same, guys. Same. It's and I hate it. Like I hate my freaking anxiety. And
Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful.
where you at?
Got him.
I completely hate. Welcome back. I honestly, I completely hate it and stuff like that. Well, maybe you should. SMG, or, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I see it.
1036. Cracked him.
Got him.
Thank
Well, that
you
was
for
fun.
stuff. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
Hey, no.
There's only one person left.
Yeah.
Go for it. You never know what is gonna happen, like, honestly. Right, Queen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's
I
sometimes...
mean, all they can do is say no.
Exactly. There's honestly, there's sometimes... You're aware. Dude, for real, like, I've in a sense, like... I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, you're in a... Oh, they're shooting.
I see him. It's a bot, I think.
Can I go SMG him?
Yeah.
Is it a bot?
Yeah.
Are we just gonna mess... Oh, he hit me. And we finished that challenge.
Nice. GG.
GG. Maybe this is what we need to do, Queen, because I was like half paying attention. Hold on, I'm going back. But definitely. Yeah, I understand. Oh, I got you. What's up, Kiki? Dude, honestly, I completely, like, there is sometimes, like, you know, I guess my issues now is, she's typing, my issues now is that with the whole love at first sight and stuff like that, I feel as though, more or less, a lot of the guys who tend to go and message and stuff like that, and do all of that, they in a sense, they just want one thing, you know?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, Queen?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, they in a sense, they kind of want only one thing, and it's like, I don't want to do that. Like, I actually want to find someone that... She screenshotted it? Oh, dang.
I'll be right back.
Alright. And like, to me, I feel like I want something more than just that, you know what I mean? Like, I want more than just them just wanting to go and do one certain thing. And for the most part, I don't feel like a lot of them are wanting to go and do that, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like they are just there for a certain, you know, for a certain thing, and just wanting to do that one certain thing. And me, I'm just like, I want more. In the screenshot, she's probably telling her friends and stuff like that. Do I have a what? Your best friend. Sometimes, like, here's the thing, like, there are sometimes that, like, before stream and after stream, like, I can go and be talking to, like, Queen and stuff about certain things, and she is, like, a lot of, like, my therapist and stuff like that, so. Yeah. But you gotta stay positive, dude. You always vent it to your close friends. Yeah. Oh, I don't think so, dude. I don't know. Okay, if y'all know, okay, have y'all ever seen? I don't think I am. Have y'all ever seen Big Bang Theory and stuff like that? Dang. See, like, sometimes it's not a bad thing. The asterisks, like, honestly, it's not ever always gonna be a bad thing. It's like one of those things, you know. And maybe she did honestly want to go and get a friend's opinion and all of that, so. Yeah. Am I related to it? No, I don't think so. There was this one thing. So I was talking to a friend of mine. We just got back into contact and stuff like that. Why do you say that, King? Kiki? Ah, you're good, dude. Sometimes it's just like one of those things. Um, okay, let me see. Okay, so that's good, you know. No, I don't think so. Okay, so like here's the thing that she put. She went and said false. I believe love is built through friendships. The closest love at first sight you can get is having a crush on someone's looks, which that in a sense is what like in a sense that I feel and ooh, whoa.
What?
I don't know. I did something. I did something to her
Oh.
chat. But I don't know. Like I feel like it's one of those things. Hey, Queen, do you want to message Nolan? See if he's getting on.
Yeah.
I do find that it is. Well, you never know. Give it a chance. You know. Queen and I are just kind of playing, and we're just kind of like talking, Kiki. See, and I wish like I wish it was like that for me, like that honestly it was that easy to kind of go and tell that person, "Hey, I like you." You know?
It ain't that easy.
But it really honestly isn't cuz like you sit there and you're just like, "Hey." And you're like dot 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 and they're like, "Yeah." And it's a lot of times that you go and you tend to tell them over like a text or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, I never. Okay. Let me tell you a story, okay? I was in like I
We'll
think
find
fifth
love.
grade. I won't. Luke might. Um okay, so I was in like fifth grade and I liked this kid, okay? And like so this girl was in his class, alright? And she rode the bus with me this one day. And I told
Right.
her, and she said, "Do you have a crush on anyone?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he's in your class." And she's like, "Oh, tell me." And so I told her his name. It's like, "Oh," and then the next freaking day, okay, so like we had to like switch like classrooms, you know,
Right.
and like we were in the hallway, and he was like right across from me, and like we were talking about something, and I can still imagine it. I'm saying it right now. Like like we were talking about like dating or something like that, and he
You
was
and that
like, "Yeah, I know
guy?
you like me."
You and that guy were
No,
talking about
no,
dating?
no, like his friend,
Oh.
and like we were like it was like him, his friend, and like me and that other girl, and she like started pointing at him. I'm just like, "Why are you pointing at him?" And he's like, "Well, I already know you like me," and I'm like, "Really?" She freaking told him
Well, I don't know. Like, and what did he say after that?
nothing. He said he didn't like me, so
I mean, I don't know. Like, sometimes you need to hear that, but then, like, definitely, like, I don't know. See, I guess that's where my issues is. Like, you don't. Have you ever got to the point that you don't tell everybody everything? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
whether it is that whole thing and stuff like that. Like, I tend
Especially
not to.
in,
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I said especially in like these teenage years, you know. You
But then
tend
it's
not to
it's
tell
it's the
anyone.
same thing as you get older and stuff like that. It's like you don't want people,
Hmm.
and even at that, dude, Queen, the real talk.
Like we never freaking talk. Like when we pass, like no, we didn't talk.
Who, you and that guy,
Yeah, and he liked this other girl, and she was like way prettier than me, and she did sports and stuff, like gymnastics.
right?
And then and like we had to like go to their classroom, and it was like I was so embarrassed, you know.
Because you had already told him, dude. I honestly, I had that whole thing,
Well, I didn't
And
tell him though. That was a
no,
problem.
but I told I told the person that I did,
Mhm. Mhm.
and
Yeah.
dude, it just became super awkward. Like it became like super
Mhm.
super awkward. And
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to think. I think I was like a junior or senior in high school. And dude, it
Mhm.
just it just became like super super awkward to the point that I like avoided them.
Mhm.
I don't know. It was just one of those things. It's like in a sense like the same thing. Like I don't like confrontation, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, like okay. So here's another thing is like I like Queen knows it. I really don't like confrontation, and I try to honestly keep myself out of it. And it's because a lot of times I remember every single word, and Queen can vouch for that. Like I
Yeah.
remember like conversations and stuff like that, and Queen, cause, I don't know. There was one time that Queen was like, "No, you said it first," and I was like, "No, Queen, actually go look at stream." It's like you legit, and I would run down it, and she's like, "Okay, maybe I did say it first." And it's like it's just one of those things. Like there's sometimes that if it's an awkward situation and stuff like that, I don't. I like Queen. I don't like going and having those because I tend to remember those awkward conversations.
Mhm.
Whether it's like whether it's not that awkward, but then like sometimes it is because maybe you said something stupid, or maybe you just you didn't mean to say that, but it came out like that,
Yeah.
But it's just like that. Your parents trust you and love you, and you trust them. Oh, I gotcha. I
I
mean, like,
tend not to like tell anyone my feelings.
yeah, I
I just
know. And
keep
then
it up.
she's in a
I just
mood.
keep it bottled up.
You can
Not
usually
all the
tell.
time.
Okay, here's the thing. Like with Queen, you can usually tell when she's in a mood and there's something on her mind, and it's just like one of those things. Like you can usually tell, like when there's something going on because she is in a mood. Like I feel like she's in a mood, but it's just one of those things. What was I gonna tell you? Yeah, like the whole thing with like the confrontation and stuff like that. Um, I like honestly, I don't like it. Um, because I've okay, so there was this whole thing, um, that I was friends with someone, and I don't know, like all of a sudden something happened, and then we weren't friends anymore, and we basically because we used to hang out a lot, you know. Queen knows the whole story, and
Mhm.
we used to hang out quite a bit and do all of that, and just like certain things happen and stuff like that. And honestly, we would, like, for the most part, if we saw each other in person, we would just avoid each other. And it was like I don't know, like I felt like that part like became a little bit weird and stuff like that. But just recently, we got back in touch, and as as Queen, it's just been like back and forth, like things hadn't changed and stuff like that. But, anyways, let's kind of get back, I guess, on topic and stuff like that. So, in a sense, most people don't believe that there is love at first sight, correct?
Mhm.
What about okay? Let me go back and bring you into this, Queen.
Yeah.
What about like the whole like marriage at first sight?
Okay. I don't. Okay. So you can tell some of the relationships don't work out. Okay.
Right?
But like, I don't know how they do it. Like, I don't know if like they ask like, both of them questions and like they pair them up, with each
Yeah.
other.
You never gone and seen the show?
No. I've
Okay,
just seen
so
like clips of it.
okay, so basically what they do is I think they make them all go and interview and stuff like that, right? They
Yeah.
have, I think, all the women together, and they sit there and interview every single person, and then they
Mhm.
kind of narrow it down from there, and then they kind of like talk about like certain harder situations, what they're looking for in a person, their
Mhm.
personalities, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what they look for, and they do the same thing with the guys, and then they kind of match them up, and like what they're looking for, where they're at in their life and stuff like that. And it's just like I like how they're having a whole conversation with a freshman. But and it's just like things like that, and I don't know, like, dude, I honestly I think it's crazy. Would I ever do it? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
But like,
I thought about it, but then I don't know. Being of my religion and stuff like that, like, I am Catholic, right?
yeah,
And honestly, Queen, we're not supposed to do anything like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be like one of those ones that
But I
it's like
mean,
one and done. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
but
But I mean, you can do what
nowadays
you
it's just
want.
like I don't like, dude. My okay. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm Catholic.
Hmm.
I'm Hispanic. I'm the only girl that my parents have.
Break some rules, you
Break some
know?
rules. I'm one of the dude, and I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
So and I don't know. It's like one of those things. It's like when you are like I don't. I guess it's like different from like old, like only children versus like being the oldest. You know what I mean? And it's like coming from like a Hispanic kind of background, Mexican background, and stuff like that. It's a little bit different because like, dude, you're expected a lot more. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's just like one of those things. It's crazy, dude. And I don't know, like maybe that's why like my standards are so high. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like the Love at First Sight, that the TV show.
All
I
right.
mean, you see half of like, the partnerships don't work
Love at
out.
first sight or married at first sight?
Married at First Sight.
Yeah,
And
I
like
think
even though
I
they
think at the
still pick. Go
oh,
ahead.
go ahead, go ahead.
And even though like they try to, pick like, you know, the
Like
same
for
things they both like, I
well,
mean
it's
it
like
might not work out.
well, it's okay, but you have to go back and you have to think about it like as if okay, say that um who can I use? Um, they're talking about like hamsters and stuff like that. Okay, take for instance like um, okay, say you and your boyfriend. You say you had a boyfriend, right? Y'all go
Yeah.
and y'all get engaged. You know, y'all have been together for
Mhm.
years and stuff like that. Well, then all
Yeah.
of a sudden something changes,
Mhm.
and y'all divorce.
Yeah.
So, isn't that in a sense like kind of like the same thing? The only difference is like you're having to choose within a couple of weeks. You know, definitely a lot faster pace. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
And
mean, maybe you just like fall out of love with that person, or I don't
yeah,
know.
because either way, if even if you're to go and like stay married or move on or do anything like that, it's still in the same
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah.
And that I don't know, like sometimes I do think like I would maybe hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna move my headset real quick. Sometimes I do feel like maybe I would go and do it, maybe not. You know what I
If you
mean?
do, I better be invited. Better be.
But I don't know. Like I do in a sense want to find that person and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you, I don't know. I know like in a sense like love isn't always guaranteed. Like you could be like that's what I'm saying. Like you can be in that relationship forever with them, but it still
Mhm.
doesn't mean that you're gonna make it a long time.
Yeah.
You know? I like how they're talking about SpongeBob now. You have to have 100% trust in. Yeah, I feel that, dude. Like, I guess okay. Talking about like the 100% trust and stuff like that, Queen. Like looking at that, like the comment and stuff.
Yeah.
It goes back and it reminds me of, like my. Okay, I think honestly, I think what did I tell you, Queen? I think my last relationship was in like 2012, which is like 8 years ago.
Mhm.
Which is like now it's like insane to think about, and I like me personally, I had 100% trust in that person,
Yeah.
and maybe I shouldn't have because because you've heard that story, Queen, because I've told you that I had a whole like 100% trust in him, but then
Mhm.
yet they were like, yeah, you have nothing to be worried about. We're gonna take a break, and
Yeah.
then we'll get back together.
Mhm.
Which I honestly thought. But then going back and you're still like in love with that person, because I think I was with them for like almost 2 years,
That's a long time.
and we talked like every single day.
Mhm.
And it was like one of those things that you talked every single day. Like where you kind of like fall asleep with them.
Yeah.
Like you go to sleep hearing their voice, and then like as soon as you wake up, like yeah, you would text them, or
Mhm.
like, dude, I don't like just going back and looking at that relationship, Queen. It's just like I would go to sleep talking to them, and
Mhm.
then I think like, at that point, like I was in college and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and so they would call me like early in the morning,
Mhm.
and we would just sit there and like talk like the entire time, and like every
Yeah.
little chance that we got, we would just sit there and talk, like at lunch, during our breaks. Dude, it was insane. Like we would talk so much, dude, and we would like Skype and all of that. And I don't know, like I guess just going back and looking at that and putting 100% trust in that person, and then
Yeah.
you thinking that you're gonna go back and get together with them, and yet like everything that you're sending them, whether it's like pictures and stuff like that, like they're going and posting it about somebody else
Mhm.
after you spent like 2 years of your life loving them,
Yeah.
and they do all that to you.
I mean, I couldn't imagine that.
Dude, like this is the first time honestly that I've been like so completely, like out there about it, and
Mhm.
I don't know, like I don't even think the guys are actually like sitting there paying attention or anything like that, but like it's I don't know, like maybe like yeah, definitely at that like I don't know, like we there was definitely a distance, and I think it was more or less like we in a sense it was kind of more of like a crush of what you
Yeah.
first saw, and
Mhm.
then kind of growing into like loving them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely believe in like definitely it's more of a crush or lust at first sight rather than love at first sight. So I do find that kind of false, like in a sense. Maybe like if we were to live in a different time, I think it would be
Yeah.
different, like love at first sight. Because I don't know, love at first sight kind of reminds me of. Have you ever seen The Longest Ride?
I might have.
That he's like a bull rider, and it goes through like the whole story. Like, has anybody ever
Oh,
seen it?
okay. I might have now.
It's got Scott Eastwood and Brett
Okay.
Robertson and stuff like that. Well, the one where he's telling about the story and stuff like that. Man, I can't remember his name. Um, but he's like sitting there telling about this story and how him and his wife fell in love, and
Mhm.
he saw her, and I believe that was love at first sight. And
Yeah.
I think they said it was based off of a story, but I feel like it's more off of a different time. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I would say that
Yeah.
if we were to living in probably like maybe what I don't even know what time that is, like 40s, 50s, you know what I mean? 60s,
Mhm.
70s, like I feel like it would be different than it is now.
Yeah.
Because a lot more people are like superficial and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, you're trying to join. Gotcha. I don't know, like right now I don't think I have a certain person that that I see other than like family that makes me super happy, but like as to say that like Queen, you know what I mean, like as to say that another person, you know, other than family? Do you have anybody that you see like that?
Nope.
No, not at all.
Well, my dog. About it.
But I'm talking about like a human that's not
Like,
related to you.
no. Nope.
No, not at all.
Nope.
Dang. Hold on. I will be right back. Queen, you keep talking.
Okay. Why? I don't know what to say.
Just talk. Just read the comments and stuff
Okay.
like that. Talk about like their
Alright.
comments. Alright.
Can I watch SpongeBob? No, I cannot. Because some of that is copyrighted. She shouldn't, I mean, hate your guts, you know? Because, I mean, that's what I don't get, Like when, like, someone comes out to, like, their family, if they're, like, gay or, or something like that. And, like, like, they just turn them away. I mean, you should... Oh, well, I couldn't even like that. But, like, I mean, they shouldn't, they should just, like, love them for who they are, you know?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Huh?
What are we talking about?
This kid in chat said his grandma hates his guts.
Why?
Now, can you not see it?
No, Queen, well, I'm just watching it from the side.
Oh, it's above Kiki's.
Because you're atheist?
See, like, I mean, she shouldn't hate you, just because of that. I mean, and I said, like, if, like, someone came out to, like, their family, as gay or something like that, and,
Right.
like, they just, like, turn them away, they should love them for who they are,
I can see that.
And, like, I mean, I just don't get that, I mean, they're family, they're your blood.
I don't know, like, I guess, like, in a sense, I used to see that, like, with, like, okay, so there was a long time, there was this longest time that, so my little cousin, I call him little, but he's, like, taller than I am, Queen.
Yeah.
He graduated, I think, this last year or whatever, and, she practically lives by the Bible. Dang. He was so afraid. He was honestly so afraid to tell my dad that he was gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, the thing about it is like, I guess in a sense, like, my parents used to be, like, so, against it and da-da-da-da, but going back and looking at, like, I have another cousin on my mom's side, and and my mom's like, hey, she's like, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
She's like, who am I to judge who they love and stuff like that? And it's like one of the things. I'm like, that's true, because, like, you want to land, for the longest time, it is true and stuff. And he came out to my dad and he told him, and my dad's like, okay. He's like, I'm gonna love you either way. He never did come out to us, like me or my brothers. But the thing about it is we knew about it, and dude, we've known for, like, since he was little.
Yeah.
But, like, now he's kind of questioning it and looking at different options and stuff like that. And I think now they kind of, like, somebody had told us that now he sees himself as pan.
Yeah.
And I can kind of see that for him.
Like,
but with religion and stuff like that, I mean, it's your grandkid. You gotta love them. Dang, Kiki. You gotta love them for who they are. No matter no matter if you don't believe in half the things that they're doing. You know what I mean?
Two people in your house.
All right, all right. On top or bottom?
Like top.
Oh, I see him. I see him. I
So
see him.
like
I'm going to your. I'm going over here with you.
On my dad's side, he has a transgender cousin, and he came out to his dad, and I think they don't talk no more. I think like
Because of it.
Yeah, because of it. And you know, I thought because like you would never thought, you know, she was transgender, you know, and then when she came out to her dad, he got so mad and like none of them like no one talks to her no more, you know.
That's insane, dude. I didn't even see that.
And it's so sad because I mean, just let her be who she is, and you know, I mean, you don't judge someone, or you
I mean,
don't.
you still
like,
gotta go and like love them, you know, either way.
yeah, like they go to church and stuff. So I mean, they really don't believe in that stuff. But like, even if that's your child and you still go to church, you know, and stuff like that. I mean, that's your kid. You should support them like no matter what, you know.
Exactly, because they're still like your blood. Like they're still a part of you in some way.
Yeah, and you know what happens, you know, like when you know, like you're old, you know, and you don't have anyone, and then you think, oh wow, you know, I shouldn't have did that. I regret this, you know.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like it's like one of the somebody's coming over. I feel like it's like one of those things. It's like people honestly are gonna just start changing.
Yeah.
Queen, they're in here. Exactly. I do feel like I do feel that at times, dude. For sure.
Dang it. Nice.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
What?
Kiki dropped his Xbox.
Uh-huh. We can get these slurp things.
Nope.
Oh wait. How many we gonna use? Here. Oh my god! Oh. Okay, let me take these out. Dude. Oh god, that scared me for a second.
Yeah, it's still like see this is where I'm talking about is like still like this is kind of what Queen and I are saying, like this is why we do a lot of the podcasts and stuff like that, because all of y'all go and y'all have your own opinions and stuff like that, and what's to say we judge, you know what I mean? It's not right. And we want to hear y'all's like points of views and stuff like that, and we oh, go ahead.
Okay, so she has a boyfriend now, and I don't know if they're still together or not. They might, I don't know. But you know, she told him that you know she was transgender and stuff, and he's like, you know, I don't care. You know, I love you for you know who you are. You know? Like it's just sad that you know some people don't accept their kids.
I can see that.
You know, it doesn't make no sense.
Hey, they're all in there. Hold on, I'm gonna check up here.
Getting grenades.
Dude, you're gonna be attractive in your own sense, dude. People can't judge you just because, you know, certain things and stuff like that. You know what we can do? We can go all the way back.
Yeah.
What is up, dude? How's it going?
I think they used the little thing.
They did?
It might have, I don't know.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Dude, no, they build up. Are you standing there?
Dude!
What? Stupid bot. You got healed?
I got minis. That was my night. My night's good. Dude, in a sense, everybody kind of hates themselves in a certain way, and we honestly shouldn't. Here.
Okay, thank you.
We on it. Oops, I dropped my minis.
Hey, there's a banding here. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Okay.
Dude, see, that's where I find it. That's honestly where I find it so much. Like, I hate the fact that we're all saying, you know, I hate my face, I hate this, I hate that, because, dude, I find that so messed up. Where are you shooting at? Where are you shooting at?
Right there. You know, hold on. Where you at?
I'm at the bottom. Come down. Hey!
Block me in.
Come on. You get a scar on your face. Still, dude, like, you shouldn't hate yourself for that, you know?
No.
Things happen. Where's that? You can take it if you want it. You can take this.
Lizzo? Huh? Kiki? Excuse me?
What do you say? You don't hate anything?
I hate women.
That's not cool. Oh, somebody's coming in. Don't hide behind me.
Well, okay. You know, I'll sacrifice myself.
I see him. I got knocked. Shoot. Well, I was a decoy. Sometimes I go and I feel, honestly, I feel the same way. Like, you know, and it's not because of some of the things. It's just because of certain things that certain people will go and say. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you know,
And it just, yeah, and it just hurts.
Okay. So you know, like how a lot of people like shame her on her body and stuff.
Yeah, I found that messed up.
You know, and she don't care. And you know, I like that about her because, you know, she loves her body, and you know, I don't, you know, still, I mean, it's 2020, and I don't know why people still do it just because they're jealous of her, you know.
Well, it's
But
like,
she still loves herself.
I don't know. It's like one of those things that people have to sit there and judge. You know what I mean? Like, it's. I don't know. It makes me frustrated and stuff like that. Like, people just kind of sit there and judge you just because you look different than, you know, like them. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like,
they're just jealous.
Like, it's in a sense they don't have. Are you in that?
Yeah.
Here. It's kind of in a sense that people don't understand that everybody should be able to see themselves and love themselves no matter what. And you should honestly love yourself for who you are, because, dude, you gotta show love to yourself, you know what I mean? Like, no matter, like, how hard it is and stuff like that, it's just,
Dude, I don't see love in myself. I can't.
why? Like, honestly, why don't you see love in yourself? Like,
I don't. I mean, I always put myself down.
yeah, but you can't sit there, you can't go and sit there and just keep putting yourself down because, dude, it's not right. Like, because no matter kind of what you think and stuff like that, you have to know that you are a beautiful person, you know,
Yeah.
no matter what you think and stuff like that. Because if you don't go and sit there and love yourself, what's to say, you know, like, what's to say somebody else is going to go and do that, you know, for you and stuff, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes people are such jerks that they just kind of go, and they will say crap and do crap, and, you know, because they want to go and put you down.
People up on that.
People make fun. Dude, that's messed up. People make fun of him because of his scar.
Oh my god. See, that's what's wrong with this world right now. Because like, you know, there's so much racism, and then you know, there's people you know who put down other people, you know, just for like anything.
Because they
you
don't
know?
feel self-confident in their own self, you know.
Yeah.
Because, like, okay, see,
And
here's
they don't feel empathy. You
exactly,
know?
exactly, and like here's that thing too. It's like, um, Queen and I can go and say, you know, you should and stuff like that. And you should embrace it, dude. Like, yeah,
And who
sometimes,
cares if you have a scar on your nose?
and
It
sometimes
doesn't
people,
make you no different.
sometimes people find it, like, a lot of people, um, in their own way find it beautiful, you know,
Mm.
because maybe they find flaws in their own self. And if honestly you can sit there and learn to embrace it, it'll definitely
You know,
help.
everyone has flaws. You
Exactly.
know, and people shouldn't put, you know, down people who, you know, because we all have them. You know, that person who's picking on another person, you know, for having something different with them, they have flaws. You know.
Exactly. And they're honestly, they're probably sitting there like putting you down because of the fact that they are trying to make themselves feel better.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Alright.
For like, I might start up on my hiccups.
Alright.
For what, for, I don't know, what was I saying? People go and put down people because they know that they have a lot of flaws and they don't know how to look past it.
I need a Lambo. I gotta go to bed. This might be my last one.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, hold your breath for like 10 seconds.
Dude, I've tried that.
Oh.
Last time I had it in like an hour. See, and that's where, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm trying not to hiccup on this stream. That's where you gotta go and prove them wrong. You see him?
Mm-hmm. I think he sees me.
See, that's where you gotta make, you make that definitely special about yourself. You can pick off that dude.
Oh, we're trying to do that challenge? He just took off the helicopter.
I just saw that dude die.
I want Tiffany to get those minis. Wait, did you shoot at those people?
No, Queen. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I will be like this for about like 30 minutes. What do you mean you hurt yourself more than other people? So that's where you gotta kind of like stop those bad habits and prove them wrong.
Someone's behind that tree. Oh, never mind, he's Bob.
Dude, I can't stop hiccuping.
Dude, last night I got some really good sleep, and now I'm gonna be tired in the morning. Ooh.
Did you hit him?
Killing.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you got him.
I finished too.
Friend's down. Ooh, friend's down. To the side, to the right, to the right.
Hey, yeah.
We can basically pick off this dude.
Yeah. I can't move towards you because they're gonna send me on that bush.
Okay, don't. Are you building over there?
Yeah. He's a solo, I think.
Friend's down
Okay.
below.
Here.
Dang it, shots are off. I don't do 1v1s, dude, I'm sorry.
Crack the 116 in that metal.
And this one?
No, this one.
Okay.
Ooh, shoot at them. Never mind.
Moving at you. Moving forward.
Alright. Hey.
You didn't let me. You put yourself in the gun. We're gonna move over that way.
Oh, shoot. Careful, build. Cam.
Dude, I'm lagging.
Where you at? Hold on to you. I'm down here. I really don't know why I got a freaking combat. I can't hit my shots with these.
Didn't mean to do that.
Come on, you gotta move.
I'm at 5, 4, 3.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why aren't they shooting at each other?
Good question.
Why has this become a scrim all of a sudden?
I know.
Watch it, watch it. They're pushing each other. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit him little. Hit him little. Careful, careful, careful. No!
Dang it!
Bro! A-holes, leave. Leave now.
Okay, I'm leaving. Those dudes aren't not good. What do you mean? We're basically having a podcast conversation, dude. You missed it towards the beginning of it. Who's my love? No one right now. Oh my gosh. Hiccups. You got a date tomorrow? Oh yeah, you do have a date. Sorry. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for kind of coming and talking with the podcast and all of that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. Hit the bell notification so you're always notified anytime that I get on. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Also, guys, if you could, make sure you use code LOOP today. Thank you guys for checking out the podcast and doing all of that fun stuff. Let me know if you like this. Leave it in the comments down below after the stream. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're new, make sure you smash that sub button. Sorry for the hiccups, guys. It is just one of those things. Let me know if you did like this podcast and just us talking. Alright guys, but I will see you guys tomorrow, and as always, stay beautiful, stay positive, never give up, and always be true to who you are. I love all you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Good night guys. Bye guys. See you guys later.